unfolds with a cascade of questions. Why me? What did I do wrong? How will I move forward? But Marcus isn't unfamiliar with these struggles. As a student of Stoicism, he knows life's changes are beyond his control. He recalls the words of Epictetus, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The Stoics believe that while we cannot dictate external events, we can choose our response. Marcus understands that to survive and thrive, he must embrace the uncertainty. Scene 2, the weight of expectations. A few days later, Marcus visits an old friend, a Stoic philosopher named Lydia, seeking advice. As they walk through a quiet park, Lydia listens intently to his story of failure. Marcus admits, "I thought I had everything under control. Now I feel lost." Lydia smiles gently. "Control," she says, "is an illusion." The Stoics teach us that the only thing we can control is ourselves, our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. Everything else, money, success, even our health, is subject to forces beyond us. She points to the tree beside them, its branches swaying in the wind. "Look at this tree. It bends with the wind, adapting to its environment. It doesn't resist, and yet it remains strong. So too must we bend when life's winds change." Marcus reflects on this. His failures, though painful, are part of the natural order. They do not define him. What defines him is how he adapts. Scene 3, the practice of adaptability. In the following weeks, Marcus immerses himself in Stoic practices. He begins each morning with a reflection, drawing from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He meditates on impermanence, reminding himself that life is in constant flux. His wife notices the change. Though their financial situation remains uncertain, Marcus no longer complains or fears the future. Instead, he welcomes the challenges. He embraces change not as an enemy, but as an opportunity for growth. One day, while walking through the city, Marcus comes across a small business for sale. It's modest, nothing compared to his former ventures, but it piques his interest. He decides to take the leap. It's a risk, but Stoicism has taught him that the outcome is beyond his control. What matters is his effort, his ability to adapt, and his acceptance of the results. Scene 4, the storm of adversity. Months pass. Marcus pours his energy into the new business, but just as things start to improve, another challenge strikes: a severe economic downturn. Many businesses are closing their doors. His employees panic, unsure if they'll still have jobs in the coming weeks. In a moment of reflection, Marcus remembers Seneca's words, "Difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body." Instead of succumbing to despair, Marcus gathers his team. He speaks to them with calm, Stoic resolve. "We can't control the economy," he tells them, "but we can control how we respond. Together we will adapt." He encourages them to focus on what they can do, adjust their business model, find new ways to serve customers, and remain resilient in the face of adversity. Scene 5, transformation through resilience. As the months progress, Marcus and his team weather the economic storm. They adapt, pivoting to new opportunities and becoming more agile in their approach. Slowly, the business grows, not into the massive empire Marcus once dreamed of, but into something more sustainable and fulfilling. One evening, sitting with Lydia, Marcus reflects on his journey. "I thought I needed control to succeed," he says. "But Stoicism taught me the opposite. Life is full of change and uncertainty, and the only true control we have is over our own minds." Lydia nods, quoting Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Marcus smiles, realizing that this mastery of self, this adaptability in the face of change, is the true key to resilience and success. Conclusion. As Marcus's story teaches us, life is unpredictable. Stoicism doesn't offer us control over the external world, but it gives us something far more valuable: the ability to adapt with grace, to bend without breaking, and to remain steady amidst the storm. In embracing life's uncertainties, we cultivate resilience, finding strength not in what we have, but in who we become. This story can serve as a reflection on how Stoicism helps us navigate change, highlighting key Stoic principles like control over our perceptions, adaptability, and resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges.